you have 2 carry threats. And something we've seen in the previous games, so I think a great example is game 2.
Here is Zach. Love the Zach pick into this one because, you know, if they end up diving into you, if it's like Jace and Nocturne, I'm going to hold that thought as we have a bit of a fight here. Pull through the wall, but this is Keen with Grasp. Gets
nice
a very nice knockback, and that's going to save him here. Oh, the flash forward and knocks in Duro. Down he goes. First blood over to Jiwoo just like that. Lahens, he puts Duro right back in his seat. Yeah. About that.
Yeah.
Zach, I wanted to talk about it before. It's really good into these immobile carries, and this Victor really struggling. Finally gets an ability to press his flash, and he does. I'm not sure why he does, but at least he will get the follow-up flash out of Fisher. Meanwhile, we get a 1v1 here. Keen getting quite low, as maybe it was all just a bait for the Nocturne to come in,
Nice
but
flash,
Kasante's got flash, and Kasante gets to do whatever he wants. And that's why Red Side has a lot of strength. In theory, but our teams don't seem to really play into that very often. So I'm really glad that NONGSHIM did this time around. Can even be good for peeling against the Nocturne if he's in that position. He probably won't be. Speaking of which, Nocturne trying to go in, as there you go. The bouncy caster, you're peeling for your Orianna. It's not going to work out very well, and there you go. The stun comes in for the Victor. This time pulling the Zac in is the Rel, but only able to get
man's land.
That's why I like the Gen.G draft. They started with the Jace, and then they ended up with Nocturne Jhin, and it's like you've got a decent amount of poke, and you have a lot of pick potential, die potential with the Nocturne, but it kind of, you know, you need it
for the best. But yeah, you can see NONGSHIM kind of threatening, but not wanting to overcook, unless...
just going in. There's the bounce castle once again. Stretching strikes. Utilized, but the follow-up is very slow, but there's the Chains of Corruption, and there you go.
Okay.
He will threatening.
I think he can win.
Oh, I don't know. No.
Can't. The way
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's going to deny the feats of strength from NONGSHIM.
Yeah, it's close, but doesn't manage to get it. And
to
now
really shoot through this front line, though, that's really for sure. I'm not sure how he's going to deal damage to the back line either. We have a TP coming in as Zach, very fed. The Paranoia is going to break up this fight as the Kasante has to tank up a bunch, but I love the angle here on a ruler. Gets to do a really rough spot, but the engage from Duro is quite nice. But yeah, look, trying to hit the back line, they're not quite able to do so. And down will go Duro. You do see that Lahens and Jiwoo quite low themselves, but Kingin and Gideon still alive and thriving. They stay alive for so long. Nobody can kill these tanks. They both get stunned somehow. Toby, he is going to flash away from the cube, but it's still going to give a shutdown over to Fisher. Was it really worth it in the end? As yes, he did get the kill, but here comes NONGSHIM on the chase, looking for more.
Oh, the Jhin!
Yeah. What do you do as Jhin into Zach?
He's run out of bullets!
You die!
He's fumbling them! And NONGSHIM...
He's starting to cry!
NONGSHIM with a huge team fight! Once again, it feels like... With a bit of an outplay on Jiwoo, but even then, that's not enough. They just can't cut through this front line yet, if ever.
I mean, the Zach, it was just kind of unkillable, as now Rel ult's going to be used onto an ulting Alistar.
Yeah, he was like 2 seconds on his ult at the start of that play, and I think maybe they thought it was still not available.
Contextual. 27% HP.
27.8, let's be clear, you know? I mean, I think Mountain Soul would be even more insane for this comp. But, you know, I digress. It's a good Chemtech angle. Kasante gonna love that one. Oh, ult comes in. There's a Giga-cone.
Yeah. And, I mean, they're going to go together. There's another
Giga-cone.
Can he get the angle?
Wait, he's in the tower! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, he got Giga-coned!
All right, end the game. We're done. Go next.
Oh, my Lord!
Go next. It's over.
You know what, Brendan? I finally found her. NONGSHIM are looking great!
Yeah, I mean, I said it as a joke, but I think the game might actually...
This is so funny, actually.
Ah, yes. Here.
Boing?
I got him.
안녕하세요.
Played Varus shredding this.
Yeah, I mean, they were never going to be able to approach this. So, still get to dive really well.
Oh, and they certainly are a composition that will die. My only concern is, can they even die?
Well, I guess we'll find out. It's a big Rel ultimate to come in, but the damage not quite there. Finally, beginning to land just a bit. Gideon goes into his passive for the first time, as it looks like, in fact, Gen.G will get a decent amount of value from these Otacon resets, as in goes King in, the knockback once again. Fantastic and crisp. Fisher, no! Don't do it. He is going to pull the Jin over once again, as they're doing negative damage to Kingin, as Kingin assassinating the Jin, trying to at least. He does eventually get withdrawn.
Oh, yeah.
And so he'll be getting that mortal reminder any second. Give over 1,000 gold to Gen.G. That wasn't very clean.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, Brendan. If we're gonna make a list of things NONGSHIM didn't need to do in this series, we could fill a book. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things they didn't need to do. Nah, never mind. I was thinking like,
no, I don't
like
think
at least you can poke, but they're just gonna jump on you, so it doesn't work.
Jin value? Actually rooting him, and now the follow-up comes in. The Cats here onto the Orianna will be huge. As long as they get it, looks like they will.
There's the Jace value. Okay, guys, you gotta look towards Baron, probably. Kingan's getting ready to TP in. They're like buffed Chemtech Soul, we can't let them get it.
They're just so out of position here. Gen.G, you gotta get in, but you can't.
Too late.
Not gonna happen. Lehens might have to pay for it, but no, he doesn't even seem like he will. They want to punish, and Lehens will give his life for it. But one Zac shot onto Zac is not enough, as Zivu trying to turn this one around. They keep NONGSHIM around, and now Gen.G trying to force them into a fight, but Duro gets bounced out, so a huge amount of damage comes out. The Shockwave catches the back line, and now you've got Fisher and Gideon right on top of both of them. Gen.G just reeking of desperation here, trying to get over and punish, and they are the ones that get punished for this fight. And there's still Jason Jovi here. I mean, it's Mega-cone
Oh, the
Zac.
TP flank?
It's Mega-cone Zac. He didn't even need the TP. And there you go, it's an ace.
They clean up, they get the Baron. Jin just can't do anything. And now they're gonna get Chemtech Soul. If you thought it was hot,
the spike has been hit.
No IE, no Void Staff, doesn't matter, we have the Rapid Fire.
Yes.
Guys, Kingin is not taking much damage right now. And he's not even below half HP.
Yeah, I mean, Jovi doesn't do damage to him, King doesn't do damage to him, Ruler doesn't do damage to him. And it's not just him, it's Gideon too. And there you go. I'm not sure about that one. Nice Zonias, I guess. And the follow-up, pretty big, although NONGSHIM are going very deep for this one. And eventually, we talked about this, eventually you can kill them, although Duro is going to be traded out.
Oh my god, that's a big ult.
Yeah. You can see the health bars are very slowly beginning to fall. Okay, Kingin says we can win. We're still going. We're still sieging.
That one that threaded the needle on Jiwoo made me very nervous. He should not be tanking Jin ults, but it feels like Gen.G have to do so much work to kill just the Alistar.
It took them forever.
It took them so long.
But they did it.
They really have the deep wards this time. So I think a lot of the problems in previous games were solved by Keen just TP flanking. They don't have that tool in their wheelhouse in this one.
Yeah. Well, Gen.G are going to have to send it one way or another, as the Baron was unleashed. Here comes Duro, looking for that front line. Fisher should not be frontlining, but eventually he should be okay. Flashes away, and they're just trying to fight front to back now, catching Keen out, but the damage's not quite there. You know, NONGSHIM tried to turn, but it's like they tripped over their own feet while it was happening. The paranoia obviously not helping them very much.
Yeah. I feel like if Gen.G stalled any more, then maybe they decouple the Elder and the Baron, but it looks like the Baron's going to go down, Elder's still in a minute.
Well, they're getting in there, but there's the knockup on a Jovi. Follow-up knockup, the bouncy house is beginning. In goes the Zac, and Jovi doesn't have flash anymore. Down will go Keen. I think this is just the nail in the coffin. Ruler.
Look at Jin!
He's fumbling the bullets. He's tripped over his own feet.
He's trying to reload. Look at the damage.
Oh, no. He nearly maybe chipped away at the shield.
Wait, Canyon, don't die to the Krugs. He has to defend the base. Recall Canyon, you can do it. Oh no, oh no,
yeah.
oh no. I don't think he wins this.
No, I don't think so.
He's got his little puppy to help him. His little, no. The disrespect auto.
We're going to game 5, and I didn't think it was possible, but the one-hit curse is stronger than mine.